Hello, welcome to ABC Interactive English. This is Henry.
And this is Karen.
And today we are talking about part C of our monthly focus, and it's still about a night in the woods. And the vocabulary words are
pleasure. Pleasure. The pleasure is all mine.
Early. Early. Harry and I need to leave early to catch our train.
Silent. Silent. Be silent when you're in the library.
Forgive. Forgive. I'm very sorry. Can you forgive me? Karen, let's play a game.
Okay, what game do you want to play?
Let's see how long Karen could stay silent.
What is that supposed to mean? I can stay silent. I can stay silent.
I don't believe you.
I can shh. Yes, I can.
Okay, well then we'll see. Let's see how long you could stay silent starting now.
I can do it. Do you not believe me? Do you not believe me?
You're still,
I can stay.
You're still not silent. The game is for Karen to stay silent, and you are still not silent. Okay?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Starting
I can do it
now.
I can do it. I can stay silent.
Starting now. Now you can't. Silent means you can't talk anymore.
Okay. Can I whisper? Stay silent. Stay silent.
And the question is,
why does Phil want to stay up and look at the stars?
why does Phil want to stay up and look at the stars?
Okay, fine. I do have a problem staying
Yes,
silent.
I think
I
you-
like talking. I like
you
hearing
need to
myself
get some
talk.
help.
It's nighttime.
I feel better now. The stew was delicious. Thanks for cooking it.
It was a pleasure. Hand me the lantern. I want to lay out our sleeping bags in the tent.
Are you going to bed now?
Yeah, I want to wake up early to see the sunrise.
Can we just sit and look at the stars for a while first? It's so silent and peaceful out here.
Sure, if you want.
Thanks for taking me camping, Kim. If it seemed like I was having a bad time, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
Explanation 1.
Welcome to the show. I'm Mike.
I'm Rebecca.
We are camping this month in our monthly focus unit. Well, we aren't actually camping, but the two characters in our dialogue for this month, Kim and Phil, they are the ones who are spending some time in the great outdoors.
And so far, the camping trip hasn't been going too well. Kim is the experienced camper, so she has been okay. But her friend, though, is more what you call a city person, so he's been having less fun.
Yeah, the trouble really started when Phil was trying to make their dinner and cut his thumb with a knife. Ouch. So let's get into reading today's dialogue so that we can see if things have gotten a little bit better for our two campers.
I hope they have at least been able to enjoy their dinner finally. Let's see what is going on. The first thing we see in the dialogue is the sentence which tells us it's nighttime. Okay, so this must still be the first night of their trip.
It seems so. And Phil is the first person to speak, and he says, I feel better now. Well, that's good news. And then he adds, the stew was delicious. Thanks for cooking it. Okay, so they did finally get some food. And it seems that Kim is not only an experienced camper, but also a pretty good cook. Yay, Kim!
And then Kim tells Phil, it was a pleasure. Oh, that's nice of her to say. And pleasure is our first new vocabulary word for today.
It sure is. Let's check it out right now. Pleasure. Pleasure. This is a noun. Pleasure is something that you enjoy a lot. It would be a pleasure for most people to take a long holiday or to sleep in when they are tired. Some people enjoy the pleasure of reading a good book or taking a long walk in the mountains. Anything you enjoy, really, could be a pleasure. We also say my pleasure as a way of saying you're welcome or it's no problem. In those cases, it's your pleasure to help the other person out. For example, no, don't thank me. It was a pleasure for me to help you wash your car.
啊，不用谢我了啦，帮你洗车是我的荣幸。荣幸或者我们讲很愉快的事情，这个名词的话叫 pleasure。我们常把 pleasure 用在It's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure working with you. 能够跟你一起共事是我的荣幸。其实刚刚那句话的意思就是 I enjoyed working with you， 或是刚刚 Mike 老师提到的，当有人说Thanks for your help， 感谢你的帮忙，你可以回答 It was my pleasure， 或你直接说 My pleasure， 我的荣幸。意思呢就是 I was happy to help, you're welcome。 所以今天对话当中 Phil 感谢 Kim 做晚餐， Kim 说 It was a pleasure， 一样是不客气的意思。Okay, now back at the campsite, Kim continues to speak and asks Phil,Hand me the lantern. I want to lay out our sleeping bags in the tent. So she thinks that it is time for them to start getting ready for bed.
But Phil is a little surprised by this. So he asks, Are you going to bed now? Maybe Phil thinks that it is a little bit early for that.
But Kim tells Phil that there is a good reason to go to bed at an early time. She says, Yeah.I want to wake up early to see the sunrise. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. The sun rises or comes up at a pretty early time, but it would be a beautiful thing to see, especially if you're out in the countryside.
But it would be so early. And the word early is our next new vocab word. Early. It's an adverb.Early is used as an adverb when talking about doing something before the normal time. If you usually wake up at 8 a.m., for example, but one day you wake up at 6 a.m., then you are waking up early that day. In other words, at a time which is before the normal time. For example, we had to wait for 25 minutes because we got to the movie theater early.
我们提早到电影院，所以得要等上个25分钟。Early 在今天当副词使用，表示提早的。Early 这个字很特别哦，可以当形容词，也可以当副词使用。比如说这句话 ：The early bird catches the worm， 或是 The early bird gets the worm。早起的鸟儿有虫吃，就是 early 当形容词来形容早起的鸟。而在今天对话当中当副词使用，可以放在动词后面做修饰。比如说 I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. 我明天早上要早起，就是 early 去修饰 wake up， 也表示要提早的起床。或是 If you finish early, you can go home.If you finish early, you can go home. 把 early 放在 finish 后面，表示提早完成，早点做完就可以回家啦。Let's take our break now, and then we'll come back to finish off today's dialogue. See you soon.
3, 2, 1, action.
电影《魔戒》首部曲一开始的时候，魔法师甘道夫来到哈比人的国度，是为了要帮老朋友 Bilbo 庆生。即将前往西方极乐世界的 Bilbo 必须割舍放下，但是魔戒有股神秘的力量，让人无法割舍。
My precious. Precious? It's been called that before, but not by you.
So, what business is it of yours what I do with my own things?
I think you've had that ring quite long enough.
You want it for yourself.
Bilbo Baggins, do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. I'm not trying to rob you, I'm trying to help you. Let it go.
You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo.
Very good. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Can't wear it anymore.
No.
哇，我们看到这个哈比人 Bilbo 似乎受到这个魔戒的影响啊，一直在那边讲说 My precious 啊，我的宝贝，我不要跟他分开。那这时候魔法师甘道夫就觉得，这个事情不太对劲哦。他说，哈，你说的什么？Precious, it's been called that before, but not by you. 之前有一个人也是受到那个魔戒的魔力的影响，然后这么的执着于他的这个强大的力量。然后这时候 Bilbo 继续说呢 ，So what business is it of yours? What I do with my own things? 我自己的东西，我要怎么样就怎么样，关你什么事？他用到了 business 这一个名词 ，business。 business。就是 business 可以是什么？做生意的那个生意，但是也可以是说我自己的事情的那个事情。OK，it's my business， 这是我自己的事情，关你什么事情 ？It's none of your business， 这不是你的事情，你不要管闲事，好不好？Mind your own business， 你管好自己的事情就好了，不要管别人的。所以 Bilbo 说：“你干嘛要管我的事情？”他就用到了 business 这个字。那么 Gandalf 就说：“他意识到了这个哈比人他已经受到这个魔界邪恶力量的控制。”他说 ：“I think you've had that ring quite long enough。你这个戒指啊，你这个在你身上可能待太久了，你已经受到它的影响了。”然后这 Bilbo 就说：“你一定是要把我的这个魔戒拿去占为己有 ，You want it for yourself。”哇！然后这个 Gandalf 就是生气，然后就开始说：“你不要以为我是可以来这边这个变把戏给你看的，我可是一个受人尊敬的魔法师哦！你赶快把这个魔戒交出来！”哇塞，这个魔戒真的会让人家这个失心疯，让人家发狂的这种感觉。接下来还会有什么更精彩的遭遇呢？请继续收看英文开麦啦
Explanation 2.
Welcome back, everyone. It's late at night on our camping trip, and Kim and Phil are talking about when they should go to bed.
Kim wanted to get up early so that they could see the sunrise.
But her friend Phil was surprised by that idea. Let's keep reading to see what he thinks they should do. Phil says, "Can we just sit and look at the stars for a while first?" Good thinking, Phil. The sunrise is pretty cool to see, but personally, I would rather stay up to look at the stars. I mean, a sunrise is pretty, but they don't last too long. But for a city guy like Phil or me, being in the country at night is amazing because you get to see so many more stars in the sky than you do in the city.
Yeah, that's true.
That's always an incredible thing to see. But what about Phil? What does he think? Let's go to our question of the day to find out. The question is, why does Phil want to stay up and look at the stars?
Phil says, "It's so silent and peaceful out here." Phil says, "It's so silent and peaceful out here." Very true. Another thing that makes the country so different from the city.
Too true. The city can be quite noisy, even late at night. Okay, we should pause here to find out about our third new vocabulary word for the day. The word is silent. 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 It's an adjective. Something silent is something that is very quiet. In fact, it's so quiet that it doesn't make any other sound. A butterfly is silent as it flies through the air. Cats can be silent as they walk around. And libraries should be silent places where people can read and study. For example, when the teacher walked into the classroom, all of the students ran to their chairs and the room quickly became silent.
当老师走进教室的时候，全部的学生跑上他们的椅子，然后整个房间瞬间变安静。这种安静的、寂静的形容词叫 silent。silent， 也许你还学过 quiet。quiet 也有安静的意思，所以我们可以说 Please be quiet， 或是 Please be silent， 请安静。老师啊，在教英文的时候呢，有时候会教几个不发音的字母。记得我们昨天遇到大拇指这个字。thumb 还记得吗？ There's a silent B in thumb. There's a silent B in thumb. 大拇指这个字里面的 B 不发音哦，那不发出声音，我们就用一个 silent B 来表示。我们去露营的时候，不就是在享受这种远离尘嚣的安静、宁静、安详吗？ So now we can continue reading the dialogue and we'll see what Kim thinks of Phil's idea. She says to him, "Sure, if you want." Oh, that's nice of her to go along with Phil's plan. He has had a bit of a bad day though, hasn't he?
Yes, it's true. Phil is still finding it a bit too hard to be out in the country. And I'm sure that cutting himself while cooking didn't make this day any better for him. Phil then says to Kim, "Thanks for taking me camping, Kim." And then he tells her, "If it seemed like I was having a bad time, I'm sorry."
That's a very sweet thing to say. So what does Kim say to him? She tells him, "I forgive you." Great, everyone is happy again.
Good. Let's take a look at our final new vocabulary word for today, forgive. 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 It's a verb. To forgive someone is to tell them that even though they did something wrong, you are no longer angry and your relationship is still okay. People will forgive others who hurt them in some way. The person might still be hurt or a little bit angry, but they will try to move on and forget about the problem, and hopefully they can still be friends. For example, it took Jeff a long time to forgive his friend for talking behind his back.
Jeff 花很久的时间才原谅他的朋友在背后讲他坏话这件事情。原谅的动词叫 forgive。Forgive， 你会 forgive 的三态变化吗？如果你会 give 的三态变化，那你就会 forgive 的三态变化。give 很基本很简单，对不对？是 give、gave、given， 所以 forgive 三态变化就是 forgive、forgave、forgiven。我们可以用 forgive someone for doing something， 原谅某个人他做过这件事情。比如说 Can you forgive me for being so selfish？Can you forgive me for being so selfish? 你可以原谅我这么自私吗？你知道吗？其实 it is hard to forgive and forget. It's hard to forgive and forget. 要原谅，然后放下这一切，忘记。原谅跟忘记并不容易的。虽然说对话中两个主角的露营之旅看起来不是那么的顺利。不过看来是有个 happy ending. So that brings us to the end of our today's dialogue.
And to the end of another monthly focus unit for this month. We hope you have enjoyed it. If you're planning a camping trip for later this summer, please be safe and have a great time. We'll see you back here next month. Until then, bye-bye. It's nighttime.
I feel better now. The stew was delicious. Thanks for cooking it.
It was a pleasure. Hand me the lantern. I want to lay out our sleeping bags in the tent.
Are you going to bed now?
Yeah, I want to wake up early to see the sunrise.
Can we just sit and look at the stars for a while first? It's so silent and peaceful out here.
Sure, if you want.
Thanks for taking me camping, Kim. If it seemed like I was having a bad time, I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
各位观众，文法特派员现在所在的位置在瑞典的首都斯德哥尔摩。I'm laying out a mat. 特派员正在铺垫子，猜到我们今天要做什么了吗？没错，就是在绿草如茵的皇家公园野餐。I haven't picnicked for a while. 特派员好一阵子没野餐了。My dad used to take me picnicking every summer. 特派员的爸爸以前每年夏天都会带特派员去野餐，所以特派员出国只要想家，就会找个地方野餐。今天就让我们一边在百花争妍的皇家公园吃吃喝喝，一边学习3条文法吧。首先是动词片语 lay out， 铺设摆设。及物动词 lay 是铺设的意思，三态是 lay、laid、laid， 搭配副词 out 向外，合在一起 lay out 就是铺设摆置的意思。例如 Cinderella laid out a tablecloth and set up silverware， 灰姑娘摆好餐巾，摆好餐具。接下来要学习的是时间副词片语 for a while， 一会儿。For 是时间介系词，达记的意思。While 是名词，一段时间，合在一起 for a while 字面意思就是达到一段时间，也就是一会儿、一阵子的意思。例如 The naughty boy was quiet for a while， 这个调皮的小男孩安静了一会儿。最后要学习的是句型 A takes B 加上 VING， 意思是 A 带 B 从事某活动。及物动词 take 意指带某人的意思，后方先接人当受词，接下来可以接动名词 VING， 表示从事某活动。例如 Sharon's father took her hiking in the mountains， 雪伦的父亲带她爬山健行。此外 A takes B 后方也可以接地方副词 to place， A takes B to place 表示 到某地。例如 Judy's mother took her to the market. 朱棣的母亲带她去市场。等等，野餐完毕，猜猜特派员要带大家去哪里呢？答案明天揭晓哦。全民说英语，我们下次见。
A sentence a day.
Hi everyone, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Karen. And the sentence for today is, do you think it will rain later? Everyone please repeat after me. Do you think it will rain later? 你觉得等一下会下雨吗？ Well, you should definitely ask this question, especially in the summertime in Taiwan, because we usually get afternoon showers. That means we get rain in the afternoon, but usually it gets better. It clears away, after maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, okay? And then you can prepare yourself for the rain. Bring your umbrella, okay? If you ask somebody, do you think it will rain later? They tell you yes. Don't forget your umbrella or your raincoat and your rain boots. Okay, let's repeat it again. The sentence for today is, do you think it will rain later? Very good, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。今天同样是用1分钟的时间来复习一下我们在 Monthly Focus 学到的4个单字。同学们，您都准备好了没？1分钟计时开始。第一个单字是荣幸或者是愉快的事情，是什么呢？就是 pleasure。pleasure 我们常用 my pleasure， 我的荣幸。例如 Thanks for your help, my pleasure， 谢谢你的协助。别客气，这是我的荣幸。第二个单词是提早的或是早的，它可以当形容词，也可以当副词。你知道哪个字吗？就是 early。They got there early in order to get good seats。为了抢到好座位，他们提早到那边。第三个单词指寂静的、无声的，像安静的，很像 quiet 那个字的意思。怎么说呢？就是 silent。silent 像是 silent night, holy night 这样。好 ，Please remain silent during the performance。请在表演期间保持安静。第四个单词原谅，原谅这个动词要怎么说呢？就是 forgive。for 加上 give，forgive， 它的三态是 forgive、forgave、forgiven。It's not easy to forgive and forget。要不念旧恶是很困难，你要原谅他人啊，去遗忘那些不好的事，很不容易哦。好，那我们在1分钟之内完成任务，顺利的复习完4个单字了。同学们表现很棒哦，记得要回家多多复习，多多造句练习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。